I hope you're doing okay. I'm in London again, would you believe? And today has been an amazing day. I've spent it with my friend Kat and my lovely partner Nick, who are over there, which is why I'm gesturing that way. You can't see them, but they're waving very happily at the moment. And it's just been fabulous. We've just been wandering around. We went to Camden Market again. I looked at all the sweet stuff that I can't eat, just for this month at least. And if you have any sympathy for me, or if you just want to support the cause, you know how to donate. It's in the description. I love you all if you do it. Cliched heart symbol. And would you believe this? Oh my god, I love Five Nights at Freddy's. And my partner got me a giant mangle. A giant mangle cuddly toy. And I'm so happy. And I will put her down now because otherwise you can't really hear the vlog or see me talking. But I love her to bits. So it's been a really great day for me. And lots and lots of fun, lots of enjoyable things to do with the day. And what I also wanted to highlight is, as we were wandering around London, we wandered across what looked to be a S.W.A.T van, or at least my partner was worried about that, and I was like, nah, it's something else is going on. And it turned out that it was a Sikh welfare awareness team, and because it was Valentine's, they gave us this wonderful balloon. They're another charity initiative, and what they essentially do is they try and give money and food and anything else they can to the homeless. They very much want to emphasize that people can become homeless for loads of different reasons, and it's their goal, it's their aspiration that everyone in the world will have access to the basic things that we all really want. So things like, you know, warmth and food and shelter, just all of the good stuff that I think we take for granted sometimes, but that can make all of the difference. Because holy cow, it's cold in London right now, and I can only imagine what it would be like sleeping out on the streets. So these guys do really good work. S.W.A.T, if you wanted to look them up and donate to another charity, then I think this is a good one. And I think also it ties into something I was thinking about today, which is a lot of times when someone says, oh, can you help me with this cause, or they present a certain viewpoint, a certain ideology, then people will say, why are you concerned with that and not this instead, or there's this and that. And I think one of the things I want to highlight is, why presume that just because someone is interested in one cause, they can't also be interested in other causes, or they can't be working towards helping other causes as well? I think it's very important to realise that charity and activism and everything like that, it doesn't have to be restricted to a single thing. There can be a holistic approach, and it's presumptuous and somewhat dismissive to assume that just because someone is helping one cause doesn't mean that they can't extend to another cause as well. And I think that that's something that I would like people to consider a bit more, because sometimes, especially with the volatile aspect of social media right now, it doesn't always come through. And I understand that the world is in a very turbulent place right now, and I think I forwarded an article on my personal page, and I will put it on the YouTube link description, and I will put it on my Facebook page for this particular challenge, about the other side of the argument and considering where people are coming from, just making sure that if you are going to have a discussion with someone, you can always argue for their side in a compelling way. You can always try and see where they're coming from. And even if you don't agree with it, you try and make that connection so that you then know how to move forward and whether or not you can reconcile things, whether there's common ground. And if we just dismiss and insult people straight away, we don't get anywhere. So I think that's a very important thing to consider. And definitely there's nothing too divisive about raising money for Cancer Research UK. I've found out that it's not generally appreciated by every vegan out there, but in general I think people find it a good cause, and I'm glad of that. And cancer is something that has come up a lot in discussion recently in my life. It's something that friends and family struggle with, and it's something that I'm always trying to help raise awareness towards and trying to help improve, just make the world a little bit better. But you don't want to hear me ramble too much. Long story short, London is great. I'm having a great time. Sugar cravings on and off. I'd love to tell you it gets easier. It doesn't. But I'm going to have a fun evening now, watching movies and spending time with my friends. And I hope you have a wonderful time too. So goodbye. I love you all. Mwah. Enjoy your evening.